Hello and welcome to another episode of IPO Talk right here on ETMarkets. I'm Neha Vashisht Mahajan. Today I'm here with the CEO and MD of Tata Technologies, Warren Harris, to talk about the upcoming IPO of the company. Welcome to ETMarkets, Mr. Warren.
Thanks, Nia, and thanks for your interest in our company.
The Tata Group is coming out with an IPO after good long 20 years. From what we have seen, there's a lot of exuberance in the markets when it comes to the IPO. How does Tata Technologies feel about it?
Well, we've been incredibly gratified and somewhat overwhelmed by the response from the investment community. You know, we're just closing out the anchor book, and I think both in terms of quantum and quality, the investment commitment has really surprised us in a very positive way. But I think when we look at why that is, I think that it's a testament in the interest in the space. I think the global engineering research and development market is an exciting space that the financial markets have been focused upon for some time. I think our value proposition is increasingly resonating with our customers and the market, and the success that we've had in the recent past has I think attracted investment interest. And as you point out, this is the first time that a Tata Group company has gone public in almost 20 years, and I think there's a great trust in the brand, and I think the interest is in part a testament to that. So,
can you tell us what Tata Tech is all about and why the decision to come up with an IPO right now?
I think in terms of why the IPO now, we are supporting our promoter. Tata Motors have made a commitment to be net debt free, and so we're providing them with an opportunity to monetize some of the ownership that they have in our company. But for us as a company, we really think that the IPO is going to provide us with an element of legitimacy that will reinforce the confidence that our customers have in us. We also think that the improved profile will be a magnet for talent. We are committed to attracting and retaining the best and the brightest in this marketplace.
Since the entire issue is an offer for sale, it is clear that Tata Tech is not after funds but is thinking much ahead. What do you want to say about that?
We've got a very healthy balance sheet. We are debt free. We had more than $150 million on the balance sheet at the end of last year. We've consistently throughout our history delivered value to shareholders through dividend and through buyback. We're committed to using the proceeds of what we earn in a similar way going forward. But we're also open to investing in accelerating the development of our company, and we'll do that through infrastructure investments in terms of platforms and the capabilities that we will use to deliver value to customers.
Can you shed some light on the financials of Tata Technologies?
Yeah, well, if you look at our revenues last year, $547 million of revenue. We grew the business by almost 25% last year. Operating margins were 18.6%. And if you look at the first 6 months of this fiscal year, we've grown our services by another 21%. So the business is in a very good position right now as far as the financials are concerned. We don't provide guidance in terms of the future, but we are bullish about the space. We're bullish about the commitment that we've received from our customers. And we have good visibility that is informing confidence in our ability to continue to grow and incrementally improve margins. And that's the business plan that we've committed to our board of directors, and that's what we're executing.
So over 30% of Tata Tech's revenue comes from India, and it is a huge chunk. Where do you see the company in the next 5 years when it comes to India, and what growth potential do you see in India?
Well, we're an Indian company, and we are very, very proud of our position inside of the group and certainly in India. And we believe that India will follow the trajectory that the IT services industry has undertaken over the last 30 years. We firmly believe that because of the demographic advantage, because of India's credentials in and around delivering professional services at scale, we think that India will be the engineering, research and development hub for the global manufacturing company. And we're building, our thesis for the company around that. We think that India will deliver services to different parts of the world. And so we're investing in people, but we're also investing in our customers. We're very excited about the relationship with Tata Motors. They've not only been an investor in our organization and our promoter, but they've also been a valuable source of growth, and also enabled us to incubate skills and capability in a very effective way. If you look outside of Tata Motors, the group is working very hard to deploy an electric vehicle value all the way from charging through batteries through the manufacturing of parts. We expect to contribute to all aspects of that value chain. In a complementary way, if you look at aerospace, the group has invested in Air India. It's procured over $100 billion of aircraft, 470 single aisle and wide body
And that's
aircraft.
a big number.
Massive number, and that's providing the group and India significant influence as far as the global aerospace market is concerned. And we think that that's going to provide us with tailwinds. If you look at demand in aerospace and you look at commercial aircraft, the number of aircraft in use is likely to double in the next 20 years. Much of the demand is going to come from India, and so we think that there will be assembly capabilities that will be built in India. We think that there's going to be MRO capabilities built in India, passenger to freight conversion capabilities, and all of those things are going to need engineering talent to enable and to realize. And so we think India is not only going to be a source for resources and skills, but it's going to be an important market, and an increasingly important market going forward.
The company is already into automotive, aerospace, like you mentioned, and heavy machinery. What other sectors Tata Technologies is aiming to focus when it comes to expansion plans?
The focus will remain the same. We are first and foremost a professional services company, and that's what we are primarily focused upon investing and growing. But we do see associated opportunities in high tech and places like medical equipment.
As a closing remark, please can you tell us what are your expectations from the IPO?
Well, the IPO is an OFS, so we're not bringing in money to the company. But what we hope will happen is that one, the legitimacy that the scrutiny from the financial markets will provide will further reinforce the confidence that our customers have in us. We're also hoping that the brand profile that we will achieve will improve, and we think that will afford us an opportunity, a more effective opportunity to tell our story. One of the markets that we compete in is one for people. We want to be a magnet for the best and the brightest in this marketplace, and we're hoping that the listing and the profile will further enforce and reaffirm our ability to do that.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Warren, for joining us on ET today. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Nia, and thanks again for your interest in Tata Technologies.